And to move toward the close of our program, again, very pleased and honored that we have the legislators here to join us to speak. We have Senator Tiara Mack, who has been another primary sponsor of the legislation we had this past session and this session. Someone who everybody here knows has the courage of her convictions and really has stood with us, raised these issues up, and it really can't be understated because, as we know, we have so many who get in and then they don't go by what they've said before. So thank you very much, Tiara, for being here.
Hey y'all, I'm surprised you recognize me with all my layers out here, covered head to toe. Thanks to all the previous speakers for sharing all of the important information. I don't have anything special to add to the information about why war with Russia doesn't make sense for where we're at right now. But in a personal story, war has quite literally impacted my own family. My grandfather was involved in the Vietnam War, and watching him suffer from mental health disorders, PTSD, growing up and having to go to the VA to get all of his care because he was impacted by Agent Orange. He had cancer 5 times before he ultimately passed away from complications and poisoning due to the Agent Orange that was used. That led to systemic wealth loss within my family. Generations lost to mental health disorders that were not addressed by the U.S. Military system that only focuses on war and not the devastating impacts that have generational implications for not only the generation after my grandfather, but me standing here still with family members, years, decades, generations later, still reeling in the devastating after effects of what happens to a country, this country, every time we enter into war and then exit out of war ungracefully with no resources for the Americans who are here, who are overwhelmingly black, brown, low-income folks, who the only pathway they have to even think about generational wealth creation is to join the military and become another cog in a system that doesn't see them as people, but sees them as numbers. So thank you all for being here today. We all can agree that war is bad, but let's think about the people who are left behind and who are still left behind from the countless wars that the U.S. and countless disagreements that the U.S. has entered in over the years, and the generations that are still feeling those impacts right now. Thank you all.